Now, let's start with our first unit, Poets and Poetry. Asad loves poetry and he wants to share a new kind of poetry with you. For that, open up page number 2 so that you can see what kind of poetry Asad is going to share and listen to the audio carefully.
"Where is Grandma?" asked Asad, taking off his school bag as he came from school. "She is in the library. But first change your uniform," his mother replied. "Okay, Mom," he answered as he headed towards his room. He changed his clothes and then went to the library. "Assalamu alaikum, Grandma. Can I come in?" asked Asad as he stood in the doorway. "Yes, my little boy, come in," said Grandma. "What are you looking for?" he asked curiously. "I am trying to find a book by Edward Lear," she replied smilingly. "Who is Edward Lear?" he asked. "Edward Lear was an English poet," she replied. "What's the title of the book?" Asad asked while looking at the books on the shelves. "It's one of his famous books called A Book of Nonsense. It's one of poems he wrote," she said. "A book of nonsense? What a funny title," replied Asad. "Yes, it is, because the poems make no sense and are funny," she explained, chuckling to herself. "Strange. What is the main idea of these poems? Are these rhyming poems?" he asked. "No, they are called limericks. The main idea of a limerick is that it tells a rhyming poem in a funny way," she explained. "Interesting. Can I read this book?" he asked. "Yes, sure. I don't think it's in our library. We can go out in the evening and try to find it in a bookstore," said Grandma. "We can also search for it on the internet if you like. My teacher told us that there are many books available online. Maybe I can search for it in my school library," he said confidently. "That's a wonderful idea. Give it a try," Grandma replied happily. "Asad, do you like reading poetry too?" she asked. "Yes, I love it. I even know how to write a rhyming poem, an acrostic poem, a haiku, and a cinquain. I'm excited about this book. I also want to learn how to write limericks," he said. "It's lovely to know that you like poetry too. Poetry is an expression of thoughts, feelings, and power of imagination," expressed Grandma. "Oh, I forgot to tell you that Mom sent me to call you for lunch," Asad said. "Okay, let's go for lunch," said Grandma. She took hold of Asad's hand and off they went to lunch.
Okay, now at the bottom of page 3 there is an activity. You have to discuss your favorite poem. Also try to give reasons that why is it your favorite. You can also write it down on a loose sheet. Thank you.